I mean, just a lot of hard work. Just getting back in the gym, refocusing, relocking in. And, we came out slow, but just getting our minds right and ready for Saturday's game.
Malik, did he, in practice this week after the game Monday, did he give you guys what they call tough love in practice?
Yeah, I would say he's definitely tough on us, but we needed that. Like I said before, we took that game for granted on Monday, and we lost. So he came back in the next day. We had an off day, but that next day we had 2 practices and we went hard. And we had a great 2 days of preparation. We'll have another great day tomorrow, and we'll get ready for Saturday.
When a coach is tough on you, how hard is it to respond to that, or is it not hard to respond to that?
I mean, it's not hard. I mean, it's all out of love and care. Like, he cares about us. He wants us to be the best that we can be. So obviously he's going to be tough on us, and he's not going to baby us. We got a lot of grown men in this locker room. We're all men so he's going to be tough on us, and we just got to know how to handle it.
Taking that loss for granted, like you said, I mean, how much of that do you think is just sort of the roller coaster you guys have been on? I mean, I'm not sure how many teams have finished a season on a 19-game losing streak and then started the next one on a 6-game winning streak. I mean, is it just sort of handling the adversity as much as the success too?
Definitely. We knew that at some point we were going to go through adversity, and we went through a little bit of it on Monday. And now it's just it's up to us how we're going to handle it, how we're going to bounce back from adversity. And I think we're going to bounce back strong, and I think we're all getting our minds right for this game on Saturday.
What do you remember about seeing West Virginia and the style that they play from last year?
I just remember, obviously they got that press that they're famous for. They're a lot of high energy guys. They're tough. They crash offensive glass, and obviously they're big and strong. So, we just got to make sure we stick to the game plan.
West Virginia Pitt's obviously a very storied, long-standing rivalry. West Virginia fans are pretty famously, or maybe even infamously, passionate. For you, what's the toughest or most craziest, most hostile road environment you've played, and even going back to high school or your first 2 years at St. John's?
I've been in some tough road games. I would say in high school, actually, in the Friends League that I played in my freshman year, every road game was tough. The fans had all the info on you, so they would be chanting things when you're at the free throw line, when you're on the court. So that was probably the toughest. And I know West Virginia is tough, but I look forward to those games, and everybody else does too. It's just a competitive nature that we all have.
So people would be mean to you in a Friends League?
Yeah, like our league was called a Friends League. Yeah.
Oh, easy. But so you guys, we had talked with Coach Capel earlier though about how he sort of, he feels like he can kind of push you guys hard as long as there's an understanding that you guys know that he cares about you, and that he has a policy too where he can. Where he says that you can ask him anything, but his whole thing is he's always going to be honest with you, even if it may be kind of hurtful. Are there any instances you can remember with that, especially when he first got here, where you were feeling him out and you had asked him something and you got a response where you thought to yourself like, "Whoa, this guy's pretty raw. He's he just kind of tells you what he feels."
Not really. I mean, from day one, he just said, as long as we go out there and we work every day. Everything else will take care of itself. We just got to come, each and every day ready to work. And we've had days where we weren't ready to work, and, he got on us, and we had to run, and, this and that. So just from that, I could always tell, how serious of a dude he was.
How much has there been a focus on taking care of the basketball this week? And I guess is that because of what happened Monday, but also because of Saturday's opponent?
It's going to be very important for us to take care of the ball, especially on Saturday. That team, they like to press, like I said. They live off of their turnovers. That's how they score. So it's going to be very important for, all our young guys and all our new guys to just make sure that we take care of the ball, make the right reads. And, if we do that, stick to the game plan, we'll be good.
Do they press as much as they pressed last year and in the past?
Yeah, they are. They're doing the same.
It's like almost, 40-minute presses.
Yep, 40 minutes of, just havoc.
It's obviously only a 72-hour period here, but given what happened on Monday, how do you guys feel like you're a different team now heading into this game compared to what you were on Monday afternoon?
I think, taking that game on Monday for granted, coming out too loose, not focused, backfired on us. And you know, we realized it was a punch in the face, slap in the face, and we realized that we got to go out there and we got to play, you know, our hardest each and every game. We can't take a day off because, you know, this is college basketball. Everybody can play at this level. And for Saturday, we know that team, you know, they're going to throw a lot of hits. So we got to respond, and we got to, you know, go out there and play our hardest. That's how we're going to be successful on Saturday.
One of the other things we talked about with Coach Cable too is he was saying that he feels, you know, he's only 43, so he feels like he's young enough where he can still relate to you guys. Obviously, I haven't played Division I basketball too, helps, but how much are you, even though there's a 20-year age gap, how much do you feel like you can relate to him? And conversely, are there ever any moments where he brings something up and you're like, what are you talking about, old man? Like, that's not.
I mean, we've had a couple of jokes here and there, on and off the court. Coach Cable's a very cool guy. Like, he's very down to earth, and you know, he's like you said, he's only 43. He's not that old, so you know, he knows all the things that we're going through. He's been through it himself, and he's very relatable for everybody on this team. And you know, that's the beauty of it. We feel like we could talk to him about anything, just about life in general, not just basketball, and that's important to have.